Guys, I am so sorry I'm late. Can y'all hear me? I need somebody in the chat to give me a what's up. I can hear you. Check, check, check. Oh, there we go. Yo, I'm so sorry I'm late, guys, but I want y'all to see what's going on. I have a good reason for being late. Infighting FX. Welcome to the new fucking beginning. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam, bam. Bam, bam. Yo, it is that time, bro. Yo, we gonna fuck up the game on Twitch now. All right. If you weren't subscribing to Twitch, you better fucking do so right now. If you weren't subscribing to YouTube, you better fucking do so right now. We are going on a generational run starting Monday. Apologize for the lighting. I know it's fucked. Look what time it is in here. All right. Look what time it is in here. All right. Look what time it is. I got shit everywhere right now. But it's the main event time. It's the fucking main event time. Hey, Chisora fans, stand the fuck up. Let's go. Hey, this is today. Y'all don't know what today is, right? Today is that Mario get back. Today is that Mario get back, right? So for all y'all in the community that know Wilder once called me a fat Mexican, to everybody in the community that knows that Wilder once texted Ness to tell him that me and him could get got if we keep talking wild about him, to the death threats, to the name calling, I never said shit. I stood on business. The only thing I ever said was AJ beats him and that AJ was a bigger star. Fact and opinion, that's it. Never got personal. Never got personal. Never that. Not me. Never that. And now we got Chisora about to ice him, baby. What? What? Yo, hey, man, fuck ice. They could come get me right now because right now I'm fucking from the UK. We going down with the UK right now because Wilder's on that anti-bullshit. Yo, look at Chisora, bro. He ready, dog. He is ready. Meanwhile, Wilder's out. Meanwhile, Wilder's out here having to dodge semen thieves, right? And crazy baby mamas trying to impregnate themselves with his magical retard team. Oh, I shouldn't have said that. My bad. I shouldn't have said the R word. But it's all right. Now Deontay Wilder doing his fake growls, pretending, and he has gone into straight actor mode. And now he's doing a bunch of bullshit with his hands. And now he's got his hands in the air like he's Stone Cold Steve fucking Austin. He's probably just as drunk. Let me fix my cam right quick. Hey, shout out to Ed Wood in the house. Ed, who you got, champ? Did you put any bread on it? Are you going to pick a round and a winner? Because you know we rock in here with Chisora, but I'm not hating if you're going for Wilder. I understand it. This is a 50-50 fight. If anybody told you anything other than this being a 50-50 fight, full of shit. Full of shit. I'm telling y'all right now. Oh shit. Hey, I'm putting the link in the chat. If anybody wants to jump on now or post, hey bro, we wide open. Pause. All right, guys, we are live. And now Chisora Wilder, round one, 250 left. And Chisora moving forward, making this physical already a thudding shot to the body from Chisora as the referee calmly separates the two. Wilder, oddly, is somewhat giving up his height and utilizing his jab, walking backwards. What the fuck was that? That had to have been a troll. He had to troll somebody. They said, hey, you can't box. He said, watch me try in the first 10 seconds of the fight. And now Chisora stalking as Wilder just tries desperately to land that unpolished and very terrible structurally thrown right hand. All right. Now Chisora with his back against the rope as Wilder stays center ring. Wilder's stance is wide. That's not new. That's not new in and of itself. What is new is that he's lowering himself and he's kind of just giving himself a look. I don't know how that's going to work out. Shout out to Eddie said, no money, actually. I'm leaning with Chisora too. At work as usual on the weekends. Man, the Drake line, champ. Come on. I love you for working hard, but man, I wish that boxing fans could just get time off for boxing events. You know, that would be the next thing, right? Let's not tax tips anymore, for real this time. Not a lie that you tell to get elected. Let's do that for real. And then let's start giving, boxing fans time off. PTO, PBO, personal boxing off. You know what I mean? Now Chisora is utilizing the inside game, a little bit of hand fighting, more clinching than anything else. God, Chisora's back is wide enough to watch all three Star Wars Next Gen trilogy at the same time. Like all three of them, just picture in picture in picture. Now Wilder and Chisora exchanging big blows to the back of the head, and they are fucking going at it. Holy shit! Yo, the ref had to come in. The trainer had to come in. He's disqualified. Oh, wait, that was Chisora's side. Never mind. No disqualification. Yo, that got wild. He said, no shit, we're short like two more guys. For real, bro. That's fucked. Man. Yo, and they watching at home, right? They're watching the Wilder fight right now, champ. They're watching the Wilder. Hey, shout out to Mex in the house. He said Wilder may catch him, but I don't know. Wilder isn't sitting on anything yet. Yeah, it's weird. It's like he's almost going out of his way to like try to look pretty. My man got sticks for legs. I am not going to lie about that, champs. All right, let's get my shit back on and pop in. Oh, the Mummy's coming back? What? I thought this was going to be like a remake of The Mummy with like The Rock and Brendan Fraser. This is like an actual Mummy show? That's weird. Hello? Oh, fuck. Okay. What the fuck? Accidentally paused it. Fuck. Fuck, hurry up, dude. She's been good. She started panting a little bit, but she's all right. All right, guys, we back. And we back, and we back, and we back. What did I miss in this round? Anybody can help me out with that? Yo, 702 Man Cave in the building. What's going on, champ? Oh, I thought you were serious. The hell? I was like, why the fuck would you give me a pickle? All right, guys, we are back. Chisora lands a right hand with Wilder to the back. Wilder is a little nasty little fuck. He keeps trying to really hit him in the back, but don't get me wrong, Chisora is also like that too. So I'm not gonna pick on Wilder just because he's a dipshit. Nice little uppercut from Wilder though, as Chisora was stalking in. He didn't really land it flush, but from a technical standpoint, yo, what's damn, I always forget his name. His trainer. Not his trainer. David Lemieux's former trainer. Mex. Who is that? Oh shit. 702 Man Cave. I thought you were wrenched up. My bad, Brody. Let me wrench you up right quick. Ooh, Wilder landed a nice little shot there. Moving. Crazy work. She was before wife. All right, we got Wilder and Chisora, round 3, 2 minutes and 32 seconds in. Let me wrench up 702. I'll wrench up Ed too. Standard. And then 702 was good. Standard moderated. All right, guys. Good job. We got y'all modded. Right? What's that? Happy Easter? DAZN is open on too many devices. What the fuck? No, it's not. There we go. What the fuck, dude? There we go. Damn. That's whack. Why is it saying that? Because Ryan's watching it on his. Oh. That's all right. I'll just put it on my thing. All right. Wilder-Chisora. It looks like the fan zone has given each guy a round while Carl Frampton gave both rounds to Wilder. So the fan zone has it even one apiece. You're the champ, guys. You're the champ. Shout out Ed, the newest wrench. Shout out 702 Man Cave, the newest wrench. Now it looks like Wilder. Oh, throws a vicious right hand. And Chisora kind of huddled up in the corner. It looked almost like he hurt him a little bit, but I think he was just using his size and weight to push him down. Wilder no longer really, in that sort of stance and the more boxing style, fading back, using the jab. And now it looks like he's just trying to catch. They are clinched up. Wilder's got a hold of Chisora's left, which is actually very smart because Chisora is able to really get a lot of torque on that left hand to the body. So, I wouldn't be worried about the right hand up top in that situation. I'd be worried about the left to the body or the right to the body. But Wilder, who has the same genetics as Foghorn Leghorn, the infamous Acme chicken. Was he a chicken or a rooster? Something. He was a guy, so I guess he was a rooster, right? Roosters fuck everyone. Oh, and a beautiful counter from Wilder as Chisora is almost left on the ropes as he tries to pivot back. I don't know how badly that hurt Chisora or not. Oh my God! And the referee just tried to stop Wilder from punching and said, fuck that! What the fuck is going on? This referee has as much control over this fight as Donald Trump has over the war in Iran, over any war, really. Oh my God, that was crazy. This is the second time this has happened, guys. Shout out to Machine Gun Matt. Link is in the link is in the live chat, guys. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that, champ. Thank you so much. I was wondering what was going on. Damn. I really got to do the fuck. Oh, I'm so sorry. Oh, what? Yeah. I'll just. What is it? You got me a sandwich?
I got you a sandwich and the 5-piece nugget.
Okay. Yeah. You know what? Just leave it on the table and I'm gonna come get it.
Okay.
Yo, where the fuck is all my shit at? All right, we got Chisora and Wilder, a minute 55 left on the clock. Clinch mode. Yo, Wilder definitely went for the kill right there. Damn, Wilder to the ground. This thing is getting all sorts of sloppy. And we knew this was definitely something that could happen. We knew that this was definitely something that, you know, a rhythm that we could pick up in the fight, but I just didn't think we'd get right here. Oh, Wilder misses a big uppercut right there. I think this is right now supporting a Chisora. I think the fight right now is, I think, supporting a Chisora. Oh, and Wilder keeps hitting to the back of the head super on purpose. And now, don't get me wrong, Chisora was doing a little bit too earlier on, but the ref hasn't said shit, bro. Oh, and Wilder nicely lands that right hand behind the jab that he's using as a measuring stick. Oh, and a big right hand from Chisora comes underneath the jab and then over the top, another right hand. Wilder saying that was behind the head. It didn't look behind the head at all. And even if it was, he's the one who moved his head. So he's fucking stupid. And now Wilder, who has cried so many times in his life over things that don't make any sort of sense at all, is now getting hit with another right hand. That's the third of the round. And Wilder sticks his tongue out to let us know that it really, really hurt. And now Chisora barely misses a right hand, just grazes him, and it's still enough to make Wilder feel, and Wilder saying that it's behind the head. Clearly another excuse, clearly another lie. The man has no end. He has more lies than he does combinations. And now they're talking to some fucking Brit that none of us Americans know. Award-winning singer and songwriting, Noel Gallagher. Noel Gallagher is definitely Irish. The fuck? Yeah, Dynamite interview. Oh, a big right hand to the face that Wilder said was behind the head. And then another one to the face that Wilder said was behind the head. And what do you know? There's the one to the jaw, and Wilder thinks that that is the back of his head. Yo, everybody in the UK just hates Wilder, huh? Yeah, that was a big shot, homie. Big shot. Machine Gun Matt very, very accurately recognizes where the momentum lies right now as Wilder just throws bitch slaps back as Chisora beasts him forward and Wilder running for his bare life. Oh shit. Wilder's actually throwing pretty good. He's actually using the measuring stick pretty well. It's just that it can't be the only thing you do, right? So like Wilder at some point at the very beginning of the fight, it was like, oh, what's this? What's he gonna do? And now it looks exactly like what we expected. He's just kind of trying to find one big punch, and I mean, he looks like he's drunk, like his legs are drunk, but I don't remember him and that's just a shot to the back of the head, ref. Like, what the fuck, dude? Small dick ass ref won't say shit. He probably saw Wilder's thief semen story, and he's like really scared to interact with them now. Everybody in boxing thinks Wilder is just covered from semen head to toe now all the time, not even his own. And now Chisora slow to get up, and he's looking at Wilder like, you fucking mark, you wanker. Yo, Chisora looks big mad. And Wilder, whose legs are about the size of a standard 45 bar bell, maybe a Texas 45-pound barbell. Chisora with two jabs. Oh my God. Yo, you cannot get hit with right hands like that, bro. Those were the fucking nothingest jabs to set up that right hand. Oh my God, how do you fall for that and you still make it to this far in boxing? Like, Wilder's the definition of failing upwards. That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. That's like a hitter hitting a pitcher's 0-2 pitch like out of the park. And a shove from Wilder, who seems, both of them seem fucking dead tired right now, yo. Ed Woodson said, lightweight leg on a heavyweight body. Yo, that right there is probably the comment of the chat so far, or is the chat of the night, I should say, because that's not hating. That is accurate. What Ed is saying right now is that Wilder's big old punch doesn't really it doesn't stay as much of a factor because of the stilts that he stands on. Yeah, Matt saying both are gassed. They both look gassed for real, for real. Wilder walking back in a straight line for real, for real. All right. Wilder using the measuring stick still, looking for that right hand, something we always knew was coming. And the bell sounds as Chisora tried to find that big right hand again. So far, the biggest round of the night for Chisora in the round before this last one, where he landed 3 or 4 basically unanswered right hands. One in a manner that you really shouldn't, get hit with. You're almost done setting up. All right. Look at this, guys. Y'all ready for this? Look at this. Oh, it's so beautiful and bright. Look how cool. And now we're setting up the PC. Yo, we're doing big moves over here. Make sure you hit the sub. Make sure you hit the follow. Make sure you hit the like. Make sure you hit the share. Do all of those things. We are live Monday through Thursday and every big fight weekend. And now things are about to get crazy. All right, let's see. Entertainment. gaming, creative, all of it. Now Wilder throwing wild ass shots back and forth. Oh, and he catches Chisora with a nice little uppercut coming in. Chisora just stalking forward, and this fight becoming absolutely a tale of the one punch. And Wilder just threw a hammer shot. That was crazy, bro. What the fuck was that? Oh, and Chisora lands a big one, squeezing Wilder into the corner as Anthony Joshua watches on from ringside next to Eddie Hearn. There's got to be a hope that Wilder can win, perhaps from Joshua, possibly to set up a fight that we never, ever got. And now they're throwing with Wilder's back against the rope. One of the first times this round, or one of the, it's like the second or third time in this round where Wilder makes a more sorted effort to try to move forward and get Chisora off of him. The pressure isn't like relenting in the sense of Chisora throwing a bunch of punches, but it is very consistent. He's coming forward, right? He's not giving Wilder a chance to set up his shot. Wilder now looking to land his shot as Chisora comes through. Ooh, big shot from Chisora to the back of Wilder's head. Though Wilder landed a few good ones himself. Chisora is tough as hell. Hammer shot. What in the dumb hell? Yeah, champ. That was a weirdo. That was a weirdo move right there. I'm not gonna lie. I don't even know if that would hurt. And it looks like there's a little bit of blood on the nose of Chisora, maybe the eye. Oh, a beautiful jab, and from Chisora as Wilder catches a nice little counter shot coming in. Yo, this ref is like, oh wow, and Wilder lands the 2 on a 1-2 combination to close out the round. Yo, this ref is like fucking Mr. Bean trying to like navigate deadlock 5 o'clock gridlock traffic. This is like a very proper Englishman who like rolls his window down and asks for Grey Poupon is like trying to keep January 6th in chill. Beautiful whipping sort of bolo shot from Wilder. And it does look like Chisora's right eye, or left eye, I should say, is bleeding. It almost looks like it's coming from his eye. That's crazy. And we are in the 7th round, officially in the back half of the fight as Chisora throws body shots. Wilder trying to keep his distance. Shout out to Doomy in the chat. Shout out to Machine Gun Matt Super Mex. Wilder resorting to what we know he knows, and that is trying to land a big right hand. And it looks like the fans actually have it tied 57-57, as does Carl Frampton. I don't know that Wilder won a lot of those earlier rounds. I think if you just gave it to him because he, might have landed a little bit more like Like, I don't think it was like he took those rounds. That said, I definitely think probably, here's the thing. If he's in America, he probably gets that. In the UK, I don't think you could definitively say any of those rounds were his. Again, I'm not saying I wouldn't have given it to him. I'm just saying they're in the UK. Now, Chisora, Wilder, it looks like he saw a moment to capitalize on and whiffed twice. Now he holds the elbow against the chest and throat of Chisora. Referee warns him for that. Wilder looks a little frustrated. I think he saw something there and he got like super horned up. You could see his eyes got like really big and he was like, fuck, I got to get that one. He just couldn't. Or like he missed, but looked really frustrated after that. Yeah, Ed said it's going quick. It really is, isn't it? Shout out to Machine Gun Matt. He said, I don't even know who's winning just watching the violence. I know, right? It's like weird. I don't feel like this is anything like a boxing match. It's like, hey guys, which one of us is really gonna fucking, move the needle in this fight? I think right now it's got to be Chisora. I mean, not gotta be, but Chisora's landed the bigger shots. He's done more lately, right? So like Wilder's best moments were like in the first half of the first half. Yo, the ref, he just seems so annoyed, but he's like not gonna do anything. He's just too nice. He's just too much of a gentleman. He's like, oh, I've told you a million times, stop fighting like that. What's am I gonna have to do? Am I gonna have to tell you again? Because I will. That felt more Scottish. Oh my God. This is getting fucking wild, bro. If you paid for this pay-per-view and we're like, I thought we were watching boxing, and you think, oh shit, maybe this was wrestling the whole time, you would not be a dumbass for thinking that. Because, and that was a really hard takedown from Wilder. I mean, it wasn't a takedown. He kind of just like fell on top of Chisora, but like, that was crazy. And you could see in Wilder's face now, his eyes, it looks like he might have had PTSD in that situation where he fell on top of Chisora, thinking that Chisora was going to try to steal his semen. Oh, yeah. That was unnecessary. All right, 250 in the 8th round. Oh, Chisora lands a flush left hand and then 3 right hands in the clinch as Wilder lands before they break. Matt said it earlier. Wilder was landing that uppie, and he's throwing it really well. He hasn't landed it really since Matt brought it up, but he's throwing it really well. Just getting the torque out of it in a way that I've not really seen before. Now Chisora landing hard right hands from inside. Whew. That's got to be tough to eat. Oh, my God! Oh, my God! They're both fucking landing! Holy shit! Oh, my God! Wilder's running! Oh, my God, Chisora! No, not Chisora! Don't go! Chisora lands a huge right hand on Wilder. Just one of the stiffest right hands. And then Wilder lands 3 right hands back. Oh, and that's put Chisora down to the ground. Chisora got lined up by Wilder. 5, 6, 7, and Chisora's back to his feet. The referee giving a shit ton of time, but Wilder seems dead tired. Come on, mama. Mm-hmm. What the fuck is going on? Okay, mama? Oh, big shot from Chisora. Oh, and another one, a left and a right. Oh my God, and everybody's on their feet as Chisora is landing shots. Everybody's on their feet. Wilder now leaning against Chisora. He looks dead tired, dude. This is such a weird vibe, dude. Yo, Ed said, man, it's going quick. Oh, I got that one. Shout out to Machine Gun Matt. He said, spine buster. Yeah. That wasn't Arn Anderson spine. Oh, they're talking to AJ. Hold up. Two veterans going Ask him who he's got enough. Yeah, we don't want psychos. Oh my God, yo. That was a crazy round right there, yo. This bullshit they working. What? Yo, Machine Gun thinks it's a work. What are you talking? They're letting it fly, bro. Good for Chisora. Let's go. Thought Wilder had him out. Yeah, I thought he had him out too, champ. I thought he had him out too. You saw me screaming, bro. They had me all the way. I'm not going to pretend. I'm not going to fake my funk at all. And now it looks like Wilder still ahead on the scorecard, 76-75 for Frampton, 75-75 on the fan zone. But yeah, Frampton has Wilder up by a round. That'll be because of the knockdown. Oh, and Wilder threw a vicious right hand. Just missed it flush. He did land. The hell is that, Forrest Griffin? Now Derek Chisora's camp. Wilder's corner giving him instructions. I can't really understand what they're saying, but if it's not do the same thing you always do, then I don't think he's listening. It's Chick-fil-A, you asshole. Hey, by the way, I haven't had a Dr. Pepper all week, so. He said it was fat Chick-fil-A. Hey, my coach said in baseball when we were in high school and in college that Chick-fil-A was a good protein. If you're working out, then it don't matter. So, nice body shot from Chisora. I don't know how to pronounce it. I think it's like Cerveri, something like that. But it's a Ryzen 7. The motherboard. Are you talking about GPU, so? Bro, I don't have all the specs, dog. All right, go to Walmart. That's where I got it. I'll be honest. Like, a big percentage of the fight was just really sloppy. Everybody's going to talk about these moments, and that's cool. But, yo, I'm sorry. This fight, no matter who wins, yo, both these motherfuckers are washed. That's real talk. Yo, Wilder hit him with a little jab hook, and Chisora fucking started hopping over. He got off balance. That was crazy. Yo, they're both on slippery legs right now. I can see both of them going out. Ed said, I'm definitely watching when I get off tonight. Stream replay. Hell yeah, champ. I'll get you with the replay, Ed. Stay with us. And then when they do the, at the end of the fight, they do the like full fight recap, the highlights. I'll do this right here. Oh, look, watch like this. Boom. Look at that shit, bro. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Look at this right here. Oh, that's not the punch. What the hell? Nothing even happened. Man, I swear to God, listen to me. Bro, I swear to you, if they hired me for DAZN to pick the replays, I would get them like 900 subs the first month. Or like the first, after like the first 5 fight cards. Now Deontay Wilder, who was conceived in Seattle, and that's why his legs look like the Space Needle. And now a double left combination, top body, top, 2 times back to back from Wilder. And it didn't land a lot, but it just shows, that he's opening up a little bit. It's like, if you're Wilder, why try anything different if this shit works like randomly? Now Chisora backing up, trying to get Wilder to commit. And Wilder's not falling for anything. For all the big punching, aggressive shit that they go out with Wilder, you don't really ever try to make shit happen. I mean, he does, but there's never like a setup to that. It's kind of like he just waits you out. You know what Deontay Wilder is? Deontay Wilder is a deer hunter in a blind, ready to strike. What the fuck was that? He threw the jab like this. He threw the fucking Mexican Cholo jab, bro. He threw the Mexican Cholo jab. Yo, I swear to God, when Mexican Cholos and black dudes fight, they do this. They do this. They do that shit, bro. You ever seen Crip Mac fight? Go watch Crip Mac fight. That's how they fight. They're like, little cuh. Oh, and Chisora with the big right hand. Doesn't land very well. And now Wilder running backwards from Chisora's feints. Oh, and a big body shot from Chisora. 2 to the body, a left to the head. And Chisora now wraps up tight after scoring a terrific 3-punch combo. Hey, I appreciate the sub, champ. Thank you so much. Wilder needs to jump on him. Shout out. Ed said, okay, cool. Shout out, Ed, champ. Appreciate you rocking with us. That was a thudding shot. I don't even know who landed. It looked like Chisora. Wilder is trying to hang on. Oh, and Wilder misses an uppercut as Chisora leans out to the left and angles his right hand. It's a punch that Wilder's seen before, but from that angle, no, he hasn't. So very good on Chisora. See, it's that punch right there. But if he can lower himself, then it's a different angle. It's coming out the same slot, but you're dropped. So it's coming from a different angle. Yo, those stools look super heavy. It's weird that so much of the music tonight has been like white 90s kids, like white 90s bands. The hell? That's the guy from Game of Thrones that fucks his cousin. Or that he doesn't fuck his cousin, actually. But he wants to. And Chisora just earholed Wilder. Oh my gosh. I feel like Carl Frampton's being a little bitch on the scorecards today. He gave a lot of rounds to Wilder. I don't know, maybe he won them. Who knows? I should have scored the fight, but I was I mean, I'm not even on my computer. I'm on my laptop right now. If y'all don't know that, because I gotta finish setting up the computer. Otherwise, I wouldn't have had it set. Now Frampton has it 96-93 for Wilder, as the fan zone has it tied 94-94. Chisora with a jab lands, right hand of the body lands. Wilder out the side door. Oh, and a big right hand from Wilder. Chisora eats it. Now a jab from Wilder. Wilder landed flush. Both of those punches. He's loosened up a little bit. All right, we got Wilder and Chisora with 1:05 left in the 11th. They are center ring. Chisora with a plotting jab forward. Now, Wilder, center ring again with Chisora. Both of them feint out and scare each other. Oh, and Wilder. Yo, how is Chisora getting hit with that punch? It's like, oh, and now Chisora gets knocked down. They're going to count it. So they're counting that as a knockdown. It was fair. He let the ropes hold him up. Also, it's really embarrassing to get hit with that punch at that moment. I mean, I'm not trying to talk shit, but it's like you have to be dead tired. Oh my God! He just knocked Wilder down with the big right hand! Holy shit! Yes, you got knocked down, you bitch! Stop crying! God, he just cries about every fucking thing. And now Chisora with a right hand. Oh, and a big left hand on Wilder as he cries hard to the corner, telling the ref, bitching hard, crying. Yo, that was fucking crazy. Machine Gun Matt said, I am very entertained. And Chisora's like, are you entertained? Are you not entertained? These guys are warriors. Oh, check it out, Ed. Look at this one. Look at this one, Ed. Shit, my bad. Look at this. Look at this. Watch this shit. What the fuck? They didn't even show it. That was whack. I got you on the next one, Ed. Yo, if they get a last round KO Ed, that would be crazy, bro. Crazy. Yo, please, everybody on X, hit that follow button for me, please. I know y'all ain't following me because that's like double the amount of people that I even have following me. So if some of y'all used to follow me on Infighting Podcast, this is the new channel, Infighting FX. We got nuked about last year this time, May. Now Wilder-Chisora locked up. Chisora plodding his way through Wilder's defense, if you can call it that. Wilder's defense is really his right hand. Let's be real with that. And now it looks like a fight's breaking out on the right because it looks like somebody's doing a run-in in boxing. Yo, is that Chad Ochocinco? Oh, like Chad Ochocinco and Zab Judah had a kid. And now the fans, yo, what if Tyson Fury comes out in a mask and hits Chisora with a chair, and now him and Wilder are NWO2? Sweet! And now the fight is breaking out. They are Infighting FX right now. Chisora walking forward, a minute 40 left on the clock. Wilder, with the stupidest look I've ever seen on his eyes, just gets hit with the right hand, smiling so that he can let everybody know it hurt. What a dumbass. Oh, and a big left. Well, not really a big left. It was just a stiff jab, but it's like they're so slow and plotting now that like everything looks like so magnified. Anthony Joshua on his feet, as is 90% of the crowd and probably 100% that can comfortably stand. And now Carl Frampton, who has the worst scorecard at all, you can imagine, at 106-101, while the fan zone seems a little bit more normal at 104-102, but both have it for Wilder. We will see what happens. At the end of the day, bravo to both these guys. Two old men with not a lot left in terms of ability and athleticism and youth. And they came out and they made a war. And that's terrific. And that's what Chisora does, you know. Wilder now getting hit with counter shots as he leans against Chisora on the ropes in the exact position where Chisora got stuck amongst the ropes. Now with 21 seconds left in the final round, the 12th, we see Wilder getting punched with shots from the inside as Anthony Joshua shouts out instructions for the final 10 seconds. Chisora just letting him go as Wilder runs till his back hits the ropes, smiling, and they hug. And there's the respect shown. Beautiful. Good on them. Wilder may have gotten the scorecards. Feels like it's definitely, when you count out all the knockdowns, likely that this will be a Wilder decision victory. And now Anthony Joshua is hopefully getting ready to walk in the ring, because at this point, if Tyson Fury and Joshua, which I don't even really care about anymore, isn't going to happen, then why can't we get Wilder Joshua? It was not a boxing match. It was definitely a more fan-friendly fight. At the same time, though, was it? It was kind of like soccer. Like, I love soccer. But soccer is like this rise to climax. You know what I mean? Like, you're like, oh my God, there is. Oh, no, he didn't get it. Oh, here comes the sidekick. Oh, no, it is. Oh, here's a header. Nope, he didn't do it. And then finally they score, and it's like this burst of energy. That's kind of what this was. I mean, it was a lot of slop, a lot of inside fighting slop, you know, a lot of leaning on each other, a lot of dirty fighting, a lot of inside dirty boxing. You know, there was like very little hand fighting, you know, like the real stylistic stuff was missing. But they did go to war, and that's what we'll always respect on this side of the line. Either way, Wilder needs to hang him up. He's too. Oh, my bad. Fuck. I thought that was a. My bad. Matt said, good scrap. Ed said, nice brawl. Machine Gun Matt said, just two guys beating the hell out of each other. That's exactly what it was. Wardley Dubois, Saturday, May 9th, another beefy middleweight fight. Is there any chance that one ends in a decision? I think not. I think very unlikely. If you were on X, it would be so easy to just click the follow button on my channel. And we go live every day, or Monday through Thursday. And then we cover all the big fights. And we're going to do it on this bad boy from now on. I mean, look at that beauty. As they done enough on the judges' cards. Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing Wilder get another payday if it's going to be against Joshua or Fury. I mean, yeah, Joshua. I would not want to see another Fury fight. You go outside? And we are the champions. All right, let's see who wins in this one. All right. Sean McAvoy, 115, 111. Wilder. It's going to be split decision. 115, 111, Wilder. Bill Edwards, 115, 112 for Chisora. 115, 113 for the winner by split decision. Deontay Wilder. Hey, you know what? Good on him for making that one. You know, it was a good shot for Chisora, man. I here's the thing. In 20 years, maybe even less, we're going to look back and we're going to say, man, I really, really didn't realize how much we were going to miss a fighter like Chisora, because they made fighters a lot more like Chisora back in the day, it feels like. And this isn't me talking shit. I mean, fighters have just gotten so much better. Like, look how big Fury and Joshua are, and yet they're still able to, you know, put together these sort of stylistic components to their fights, right? And then with someone like Chisora, he was always just like what you get, you know. Wilder was so desperate to like try to be something he wasn't and like repackage himself as something he wasn't. Whereas Chisora was always just willing to fucking go at it. You know, he didn't give a fuck about being slick or stylistic or smooth or, you know, good looking or, you know, not homeless. You know, it just, I'm just kidding. But like, you know, oh, here's the interview with Wilder. Let's see this. All I'm saying is we're going to miss guys like Chisora when they're gone because they don't make them like that very, very often these days. Does Wilder have gauges? Bro, he is. This is all cap. Why? Yo, fuck this motherfucker right now, bro. This is that shit that I fucking can't stand. This is what he just said. He said, I'm gonna not beat on you. He's talking about Chisora as hard because you gotta see your kids. Bro, you gotta see your fucking kids. Ain't you still beefing with fucking Breland over that shit? You fucking hypocritical piece of shit. God, he's so fucking stupid, bro. Like the dumbest human being, I swear to God, on the planet. Just like, hey, I'm gonna say dumb shit and try to get away with it. Sorry, guys. I had some stuff going on in the back. Um, got Deontay Wilder and Wilder-Chisora. Don't really know rightly what happened, but let's. Yeah, that kind of does validate the whole Wilder. Love it, love it. Kind of does validate the whole Wilder thing. He said it's a work. Um, I don't know, champ. I didn't see that though. All right. I wanted to stay live for a little bit, but it's getting late. And I need to really get this computer actually up and running, which you know, we're gonna try to do that. So I want to thank everybody who tapped in. I want to thank everybody who was in the chat. Shout out to Ed, shout out to Machine Gun Matt, shout out to Super Mech, shout out to 702 Man Cave, shout out to Quill, shout out to a couple more people out there. Shout out to everybody though, for real, for real. We will be live on Monday as scheduled. I wanted to stay live. I heard the new Mario movie sucks. I heard it's like super kid movie. The first one was good. I liked it. But yeah, we want to go live Monday. I really wanted to go live tomorrow, but I don't think I'm gonna have a chance with Easter. Also, Canella's not feeling well. I don't know what's going on. She's panting a lot, and I don't know. I really hope I don't have to take her to the ER because first of all, they fucking charge like $1 million. But she definitely needs to get to the vet tomorrow. But anyway, I mean Monday. So I wanted to do a little bit of yesterday and talk about it while we wait for the replays to come out for the fight. Everybody's pissed. Mortal Kombat 2 looks cool or looks good. Everybody is pissed that Pat McAfee ended up being the guy. You know what I mean? Mech said it's a kid's movie and my nephew had a blast. Yeah, that's cool for him. I bet he had a blast in the first one too, right? And guess what? So did I. Why can't they make it a blast for both of us to enjoy? Did you enjoy it? Like an adult? Would an adult enjoy it? Again, I haven't seen it. I'm not saying that they're correct. I'm just saying that that's the criticism I've heard from adults is that it's terrible because they went way more kid as opposed to like, you know, like Hook. Was Hook really a kid's movie? It was like such a nuanced like theme of like growing up and dealing with adulthood and like never letting that childlike wonder get away from you. But then it's like they make these kid slop movies. You don't see how a kids movie can suck? What do you mean? Of course kids movies can suck. That's like the entire line to walk. In fact, I would say like kids movies being good is like what you have to get to. Like Frozen was good. That's a good movie that's for kids. Up, good movie for kids. What was the Mexican one? Babe, what's the Mexican Pixar one with the little kid? Coco. Yeah, Coco was a very, very well written movie that was for kids. Toy Story, mostly all of them. Oh, here we go. And the hell, this is the replay you gave us. That was bullshit. I thought we were gonna get like a fucking nuanced whatever. Adults who criticize kids movies need to get fucking laid. I think people who say people need to get laid need to get fucking laid, because you can criticizing doesn't mean being negative, champ. Criticizing means adequately breaking down something and giving it a full proper gloss over. No, but it's like a situation where it's like you can everything follows story structure, champ. Everything is there's a model for everything in storytelling. And there are kids movies that lose the plot. So it's like, yeah, the kids like them because they're colorful and there's a lot of different characters and they look like plushes, and it's like a lot of different reasons kids aren't like into the story. You know what I'm saying? But it's like things like Coco and Up and like what was the other one with the feelings? They were all like feelings. And then like the little girl, she's like having trouble in school. I can't remember what it was called, but that one was good and well written. Yeah, there's like here's what I'll tell you. If you want to see the difference in a child's movie that is good and written well and a child's movie that sucks and is only for children to put on and you fucking do shit while they mindlessly watch, Sandlot 1, Sandlot 2. There you go. Oh, fuck. All right, so here we go. Look at this one. This was the one right here. I'm telling you. I think he got hurt right here. This is round 8. See that big right hand Chisora landed? Right? I know. I'm so excited. See, and then this is where he got stuck. Look, Chisora got stuck right here, dude. He's stuck right there in the ropes. Yeah, that one was the one I criticized for him getting hit with, because I don't know. I mean, you move your head like literally an inch or two to the left and right, and you're fucking done. Like, that's it. That's all you need. And that was the second time it happened. Chisora looked out of it, dude, from like the very beginning, bro. Lost my marbles, Hook. Exactly, dude. Listen, Hook is an adult movie. I don't give a shit what anyone says. Rufio dies at the end. Like, yo, what kid is like watching that and it's like, yeah, like this is wholesome. Rufio gets killed nasty. That thin ass fucking emasculant sword. You know what I mean? Like, ugh, that's nasty work, bro. Rufio with the rooster cut and everything. The old guy. You spend a lot of times in theaters watching kid movies, Mario. Pretty damn suspicious, buddy. Not in theaters. Who the fuck goes to the theaters anymore unless you have kids? I know. Like, nobody goes to the theaters. I literally like watch every movie. Either shitty Supermax, either shitty either shitty caliber free and then later better if I liked it, or like just on fucking stream. But I mean, I don't watch a lot of kids movies, but yeah, I've seen Toy Story, I've seen Up, I've seen, also I have a niece who I took to see a lot of these movies, 101 Dalmatians, the live action, showed her Harry Potter. Yeah, dude, champ, you're taking an L on this one, champ. There are very, very good kid movies, and then there are shit kid movies. If you're telling me you can't tell the difference, then I don't think you're watching them with the kids, champ. I think you're on your phone while they're watching them, and you're just fucking getting in your free time that you can, which, don't get me wrong, I applaud you for that. You got to get it in when you can. But yeah, you got to watch Sandlot 1 and Sandlot 2, champ. You're tripping. You got to see there's a difference in terms of slop kids movies that they make just to sell plush toys, and then the like actual films that tours make. You know what I'm saying? Like, just because it's Pixar doesn't mean it can't be like gripping, and there'd be like true character arcs, and there'd be like actual protagonists and antagonists that follow, like you know what I mean? Like, it's storytelling supposed to be good. It's like boxing. Like, the story we watched today was a fighter trying to look for one punch and another one just trying to, like, you know, usurp his power or his size and strength. And what we ended up seeing was a story, right? Like a narrative. And so they all follow the same kind of thing. That's why I like wrestling and boxing, you know what I mean? And MMA. It's like, I don't want to just see two random guys fight. Like, if I wanted to see that, I'd watch like what's that one? Hell's Kitchen or Hell's Backyard or Satan's Butthole, whatever it is. But I don't know why. Why is Wardley there anyway? All right. What the fuck is this? Oh, the link's open, champ. He said I was 12 and 91. Oh, bro, we watched Hook on repeat like a million fucking times. We wore that tape out. Okay, it was these 4 movies. No, 5. Dumb and Dumber, Hook, Billy Madison, Candyman 2 or 3. I think it's 2. Selena and Biodome. 6. Yeah, we fucked them tapes up. Oh, this is cool. They're doing like a whole Chisora era like thing for him, and like assuming this is his last fight. They have the David Hay Chisora cage where they had him separated by the fence. That's hilarious. Yeah. What a great career this guy had. Just fun, and yeah, he really did it for the fans, bro. He really did. Shout out to him. Should Chisora carry on? 79% say no in the fan zone, while 21% savage. Well, while 21% of the savages say yes. He said, I wanted that gold Peter Pan sword. Can't even lie. Bro, that was the sword. I'm sorry. There was like nowadays, like nerds or like kids that grew up like within the last 10 years. Like, they have like a million swords. It's like the Game of Thrones ones, and then there's like vampire swords or some shit. And then that doesn't even get into like anime and shit like that or manga. But you have this now surge of swords where when we were younger, bro, that gold sword Peter Pan had, that was everything, bro. That was everything. I would have mortgaged my house twice for that bitch. Hey, they said Pat McAfee though wasn't originally the guy. I don't know if y'all heard that, but that were saying that basically they were doing it without having any real idea of who they were going to use. But I'll be honest, I fucking hated it. We'll talk about it on Monday more. But yeah, dude, how fucking embarrassing was it to be Pat McAfee? Like, does WWE not realize that they're doing themselves a disservice when they bring guys like Jelly Roll in to get a clean win on another wrestler? Like, how is Kit Wilson getting a tag team title match when he just lost to fucking Jelly Roll? Like, I'm sorry, it just doesn't make any sense. And it's not that it has to make sense, but if it's not going to make sense, then let it be part of a larger story. But it's just fucking clear. It's just clear. Yo, he said it looked like a Border Wars fight. It's clear though to me that this is all like damage control type shit. Like, hey, let's get a celebrity to get involved after we've already involved 15, or not 15, but like a bunch of celebrities. I mean, it was like you have Jelly Roll, I Show Speed. I was gonna say Juice World. Lil Yachty was on last night with Trick Williams, and he played about as meaningful a role in the show and that segment as I don't know. It just wasn't meaningful. But I will say though, there were two aspects to the program. I mean, the segment that were pretty fucking fly, or not fly, but they were pretty good. They were well received. First of all, them bringing in the WrestleMania tickets and how bad they're down year to year, which is only like 20%, which I know that's a lot, but the tickets are way more expensive. I don't know. I don't think it's that big of a deal, but I mean, it is a big deal for the company. I just don't think it's a big deal as far as like, oh my God, WWE's losing or like they're going out of business. Like, of course not. You know, they'll be fine by next Mania in terms of balancing the books. But all I know is that right now it feels like they're desperate to pop a number, whether that's ticket sales or ratings or I don't know. I mean, maybe all of them, but it's just panic booking, dude. It's just panic booking. I mean, I show Speed in a tag match with Logan and Austin Theory against the Usos and was it LA Knight? I don't even know who it is, I guess. LA Knight, I'm assuming. Like, did we need that? Is that something we needed? Like, seriously? All right, here it is. For those that missed it, Chisora with the cowboy hat. I'll show wore my cowboy hat. Yo, Wilder got popped. And so, anyway, I just feel like the Pat McAfee booking, the promo wasn't as bad as people say it is, or people feel like it is. I think that the booking was bad, and it kind of just put everything in the back burner, or it put everything in this aura of shit. Because if you look at it, right, like successfully speaking, the fuck, if you look at it, right, there's a lot about that promo that was done really, really well. You know, they brought up the WrestleMania tickets. They brought up the SmackDown ratings, dude. That was huge. Mech said, also, wrestling fans need to stop, bro. Pat wearing that belt buckle is not an Easter egg. Dewey ain't coming. Is that what people thought, Mex? No, you're just trolling me. Please tell me you're trolling me. Please tell me you're just saying that to make me laugh or make the community or make me crash out. Please don't tell me that people honestly think that last night was an Easter egg and the belt buckle signifies The Rock coming back. Oh my God. They're going to be so disappointed at WrestleMania 42. So disappointed when the Bellas win the tag team title. No, I'm just kidding. Matt said, I think it's pointless booking for a match that had a story already. Yeah, no shit, Matt. It's crazy to me that, and by the way, I don't know if y'all know the story, but the story is that Ariel Emanuel got involved again. Ariel Emanuel got involved again, right? Last year, the whole reason The Rock came back, the whole reason for the Cody Soul storyline was Ariel Emanuel calling in a favor to The Rock, saying like, hey, we need a fucking juice up Elimination Chamber. We need you to come in and, do the thing. Did the thing. Then he leaves after he, starts a program that he's very much a part of. And then everybody hates it. And Mania happens and fucking the same thing. It's the same sort of problem that they don't realize, right? The idea of running Travis Scott is no different than running Pat McAfee. And even when Cody tried to sell the shot, he's like, and Matt and Pat, you got a receipt coming because you hit me and it hurt and it was supposed to hurt. You're an NFL punter. He's an NFL punter. First of all, just leave out the punter part because you sound like a pussy. You got knocked out by a punter. But second of all, it's just silly. It's just silly. Like Cody having to go out there and spin a narrative so that we don't have a Travis Scott reaction to it is not good storytelling. That said, Cody also had a really good line as well. He said, he said basically like, I know who the people behind Pat McAfee are, and basically he's talking about Ariel One, about Ari Emanuel. And so he's talking about that, and he's like, "Oh, you're a fucking douche. I'm gonna expose y'all." And what are they gonna do? Fire me? Didn't work out great for them the last time. That was a great line, the AW reference. And then the biggest line was Disco Inferno taking just a fucking shot in the head for no reason. He was like, Pat McAfee being the guy on the phone is like Scott Hall and Kevin Nash bringing out the third man. And instead of Hulk Hogan, it's Disco Inferno. And I was like, yikes, bro. Yikes. Oof. Oof. That was definitely. What the fuck? But yeah, I don't know. I don't know how it was received. He said, read them comments. They think it's a sign. Hilarious, dude. Those are the people that just can't give it up. Mania as a show gonna need it to really deliver. You're right. And you know what's so funny is that you look at the card and it's not bad. Like, not even at all. There's so much to like about it. Um, I put out a story on fightsatcw.com this week. You can go to fightsaroundtheworld.com, fightsatcw.com. Check out my story as well as everyone, all the others. One of the best staffs in the biz. But I wrote a story about 3 matches that I wanted added to the card at a point when I assumed that they were going to round out about 14 to 15. Now I'm hearing it might be 16 or 17. But the triple threat match, or not the triple threat, the ladder match for the Intercontinental title is random, and they should have one on both nights. I think they should add the TNA X division to the Mania card. TNA hasn't really gotten as much from the uh, working partnership that they established. I think this would be like a really good opportunity for them to like kind of get in there and showcase a guy like Leon Slater, who's definitely going to be in the WWE at some point. I don't know. It worked out really well in the past. The problem was they didn't pull the trigger on some of these guys. Wilder versus Usyk next. Let's do it. Alex, I feel like Usyk would just beat the shit out of Wilder. I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but it felt like a situation where I think we learned both those guys are done. Like, neither one of those guys, I think, have a shot against anyone else but Anthony Joshua. Wilder Joshua, sign me up for that. Usyk, I think, beats the brakes off of Wilder. I think Wilder got very lucky he was in the ring tonight with somebody who is just as old and just as beaten up, if not more so than he was. The biggest drop ball with this Mania is Jaden Rhea. They should have easily been night 1 main event. I think that's certainly one of the biggest ones, and I might agree that it is the biggest one for a couple of reasons. Number one, God, this computer's so high now. All right. So, number one, they started out huge. You're right. It was this big old thing that they did where essentially they didn't have any heat, and then they just got a bunch of heat, and that's a tough thing to do. WWE definitely wasted it. You're absolutely right. And it easily could have been the night 1 main event. I don't know if Cody would have loved the idea of him being the WWE World Champion and then having his most green student take his spot in the Mania main event of night 1. I can't imagine Cody's ego taking that well. But I could be wrong. Ed said terrible. Max Stroh's winning. What's the score? Undid it. Oh, I forgot Barbosa's tonight too. UFC? No. Uh, oh yeah, Paramount UFC. Oh, tomorrow's Zuffa, isn't it? No, it was not an 11-0 bounce back win. Stop it, champ. Stop it right now. Let me see. Boo boo doo boo doo boo doo boo. Damn, what a routing, bro. Thank God I put Christian Walker in. 7 total bases. He hit a bomb, I'm guessing. Yep, home run and a double and a single. Wow, 3 hits, 2 RBIs, 3 runs. Good on you, Christian. Let's see who else hit the ball today. Roman Anthony with 2 doubles on the day. Love it. I'll take that. No RBIs. I don't love that. And Wilson Contreras with the 1-for-4 performance. I doubt he plays catcher in the next game, right? Fuck. Let's see. How do my pitchers do? Fuck. Early got hit early, but 4Ks, I'll take it. And Hancock starting right now for Seattle. I need him to have a good game. I was gonna fucking draft him as like a late round guy. Emerson Hancock. He pitches for Seattle. He plays Los Angeles today, but his debut against Cleveland, I think he was Seattle's second day opener. Or second in the rotation, but he pitched 6 innings of 1 walk baseball shutout. 6-inning shutout, 1 walk, 9 Ks. So I got him going against the Angels tonight. And then I got Lance McCullers tomorrow as well. So we'll see. Anyway, yeah, we'll talk about the rest of WrestleMania stuff coming up this week. We got 2 weeks left. So mostly this week, I want to focus on like other stuff, just kind of like have fun. And then like save the big, breakdown for WrestleMania like on that day or whatever. But leading the league in runs and Ks is a good combo. That's right, champ. That's fucking right. All right. So that's going to do it for us. Remember, we'll be back Monday at 2:00 Eastern time. 1:00 Central. Actually, you know what? Mondays, I think I'm going to start doing early. I think we're going to start doing like 11:00 Central time. Maybe even a little earlier, but we will be back for sure Monday. We'll be doing the weekend recap on Monday, talking wrestling, talking boxing, talking MMA, and then the new Twitch schedule that we've updated a few times this year already will be changed, and that's it. We're done. We're sticking to that schedule, and that's it. I just had like one day out of the week that I'm like need to like finesse and figure it out. But yeah, that's gonna do it for us today. Shout out to Wilder for getting the win. Shout out to Chisora for an amazing career. Shout out to all of you who joined me. And please, I know for a fact that most of you watching on X have not hit the sub or the follow. So please do so. I mean, it doesn't cost you anything, and you're part of a community for which you will always have somebody to watch the fights with. Boxing, MMA, wrestling. We'll be live for WrestleMania. We'll be live for Wardley coming up. We'll be live for if Devin Haney ever decides to get a fight again. He should just sign with Matchroom and Eddie Hearn at this point. I think, first of all, you see Matchrooms actually getting shit done for their fighters. I mean, there should be no reason Josh Kelly gets a unification fight. But when you got somebody in your corner like Eddie, you make shit happen. It's sad to say, and it shouldn't be this way, but I don't think that Bill has enough, not juice in the sport. And I don't mean respect either, like they disrespect him. I just mean like authority at that level of boxing. I don't think he has the same authority that Oscar has or Matchroom or Eddie has or Bob has, or you know what I'm saying? So it's like, how do you position yourself as a selfish A-side to command the business on your own? I don't think you can. It's not about being loyal. It's about being in the right place. You know what I mean? Like LeBron could have went anywhere that first time that he was entering free agency. right? He left Cleveland. He could have gone anywhere. But when he made his decision, the decision was based on where could he go in which if where could he go and play on a team in which his presence makes the likelihood of winning a championship the highest it can be, right? So you like go down to like two or three teams and you say, okay, which of all these three teams, two teams or whatever, has the staff, the support system, the coaching staff, the everything, how many of them will listen to input when we say, what we think we might need in during trade weeks or whatever. It's like he could have gone anywhere, but he went to the place where he was going to win a championship. That was plain and simple. You know what I'm saying? So it's like the same sort of situation here. In boxing, you have to put yourself in a situation where you can get the best fights, get the titles, right? It's like when Crawford was with Bob Arum in Top Rank and all the PBC all the welterweights in the division were with PBC, a lot of people talk shit about Crawford back then for re-signing with Top Rank. They called him a duck. They called him a lot of ugly shit that wasn't true. But ultimately they criticized him for not putting himself in a position for which he could get actual opportunities. Yeah. So anyway, shout out to Bruce Gas in the building. Bow, bow, bow. Said, what's up, Mario? What's up, Bruce? I want to send a shout out for real to Bruce, man. I had him on last week. This man made sure his community hit the follow. And yeah, dude, I had 27 subs across all platforms. Now I don't know they were all um from Bruce, but I do know 100% that the majority was. It was like at least 80 to 90% of the people that followed from that show were from Bruce's community, and so I just want to definitely thank Bruce, man. I can't wait to have you back on. Just great conversations with you, man. You're just really easy to talk to, man, for real. Let's see. Uh-oh. UK Rob with the funny. Let's see what he said. Wilder said, I love you like Shawn Michaels to Ric Flair, then miss the sweet chin music. Yo, hilarious. Hashtag Wilder. The hell they're doing Wilder-Chisora, Wilder Fury. How is Wilder Fury trending? And Wilder-Chisora is not. That's weird. They put me on some list on X. I know they did. The fuck? Best worst fight ever. I fucking love it. Both fighters have nothing more to prove for the sport. Best worst fight ever. That is a hilarious way to put it. Ed, giving the shout out to Bruce. Shout out to both of you champs. Check the chat with Yumi and Matt. I don't have anything. Oh, wait, here's. Oh, yeah. The Ric Flair one. That was hilarious. Shout out to UK Rob, dude. That was a good one. What's another one we could use? That was a good one. The Ric Flair, Shawn Michaels was a good one. Damn it. Hilarious. Mex. Mex has been cooking on X lately, y'all. Y'all gotta follow Mex. Wait, what the hell? I hate that. Oh, I guess Pacquiao didn't fight. Did y'all catch the Manny Pacquiao promotions last night? I didn't get to see it, but I read Abe's recap on it. Bro, why is Chase Demore still? There's a lot of fake tough guys. Wilder is by far the worst of them. Oh, wow. Give me at Bronze Bomber next, Misfit Boxing and Mams Taylor. I'm tired of watching this fraud walk through the division by the skin of his teeth. Chase Demore, this is the guy that beat Andrew Tate. Chase Demore is the guy that fought him, right? Well, this one's perfect because he did tell him, I love you in the corner after he got his knockdown. He just missed the finish. No, dude. That was perfect. I'm like really mad right now that here's the thing. I'm mad at myself. I'm disappointed in you, Mex, because you and I are the wrestling guys. How did we let fucking UK Rob, who hasn't probably watched wrestling in a fucking decade, that match with Sean and Rick was probably the last match he ever watched. I'm disappointed in us, Mex. We're supposed to be better than that. We're the troll, funny Hispanic dudes that had to learn to be funnier than everybody else, or else we were going to have to fight every fucking day of school. Seen Mario on D-Style before, but didn't get to sub then. Listening in and out at work that day also. I freaking live here. Champ, that's what's up, Ed. Man, I appreciate you for real, champ. He said, I was the only one telling everyone it was a work for 45 minutes. That's true. You did say that. I remember you did say that. You were like, this shit's a work. That is funny. That is funny. Shout out to the champ, UK Rob. All right, guys, that's going to do it for me. We'll be back on Monday at about 12 p.m. Eastern ish. So make sure you're sub, make sure you're tap. I don't know. BR just gonna let me down because like literally nobody's even hit the sub, but there is a shit ton of people. It's like almost double the subs I actually have or followers. Steven Espinosa said, not to mention Chisora's corner helping him off the ropes during round 8, another DQable offense. Yeah, there was a few DQable offense. This is nuts. Ref has zero control and has ignored multiple DQable offenses by Chisora's corner. Not to mention the one where he ran into the fucking ring, which should have been a fucking DQ. All right. Anyway, we will be back on Monday. Appreciate everybody tapped in. Please hit the sub. Please hit everything. Shout out Alex watching the UFC right now. Shout out to Ed in the chat. I will be back Monday. I appreciate everybody. And yeah, make sure you hit the sub. Infighting FX on all platforms, YouTube, Twitch, X, IG, and TikTok. And shout out to everyone at fightsatw.com. Abe Gonzalez, the head honcho, and the full staff. We will be back Monday. So shout out. Peace.